yesterday, but today I'm early. You can't stop me. Alrighty, so let me just tweet and, get everything hooked up here. How is your Sunday going? I'm having chill vibes today. Not gonna lie, I woke up like an hour ago. I probably would not have woken up at all yet if I knew I wasn't streaming today. But that's just who I am. I am who I am. Okay, I think everything is all set here. That's like surprisingly fast for me. Yeah, I think we're all good. Let me just, do my thing. Put some commands in chat really fast, then we can actually do it. Oh, when you get your own command wrong. Okay, awesome. There we go. All my socials are in chat in case you want to follow me. Twitter is basically just for where I promote when I'm going to go live and also when I'm posting on my channel. So if you want to know when I'm going to be live, that's definitely a good place to find out. I also have been using the schedule feature on Twitch recently, so that is another great place to know when I'm going to be live. Oh, I was too ambitious. We're not ready yet. The soundtrack in this game bops. This game bops, and that's the T. Yes. So, as you can tell from the stream title, I've never actually played Stardew Valley completely vanilla. I always either use mods or cheats or both. So, that's the plan today, is to create an entirely vanilla Stardew playthrough where I don't use any mods, and I don't use the item cheat, and I don't do anything other than just, like, play the game the way it's intended. I definitely love this game. I have, like, hundreds of hours logged in it on a bunch of different devices, but this is the first time, like, completely vanilla. So we're going to start a new game, and it's going to be, like, our vanilla-only, stream-only save. Let me know how we are, like, volume-wise and everything like that. Hi, Cappers! I'm so excited you made it. Thank you for coming. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm excited you're here again today. Yesterday was super fun. And we are still streaming Villager Hunting and Animal Crossing New Horizons tomorrow. We'll start at the same time, 2 minutes ago. So, you just be aware of that. We are Villager Hunting in New Horizons tomorrow. The bops. Sorry, just let me vibe for a second and then we can actually create a character. Awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited. I think we're just gonna, like, be basic. Yes, Sprocket said he wanted to move. Oh, congratulations, Cappers. That's the best news. I am so glad. That's fantastic. Oh, now you can get someone who isn't Sprocket. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. That's great. I'm glad you wanted to come and tell me. That's awesome. I'm super excited. Oh, freaking Sprocket, man. Oh, that's good. I'm glad he wasn't, like, devastated. They are actually pretty chill when they ask to move. Like, I don't feel as bad letting them move as I do when you're hunting and then you don't take someone. I feel like they're sadder when you don't invite them. Am I creating, like, me? Is this, like, my farm life? Is that what we're about to be doing right now? I think it is. I mean, why not? What is my favorite thing? Candles. My favorite thing is candles. That's embarrassing. I am who I am. And I won't feel ashamed about it. My favorite thing is candles, and that's the tea. Alrighty. Let's actually do this, shall we? I've never actually made a character in Stardew with the intent of making them look like me. Not that you really can, like, in the sense that, like, obviously the art style isn't that in-depth. I mean, it's fantastic, don't get me wrong. I love this game. This game is the best $15 I have ever spent. This entire game, $15, and sometimes you can get it on sale for even less than that. It's insane. Like, it's so good. Hmm. We stand Stardew Valley for sure. What am I looking for? I mean, I'm looking for a hair, but like which hair, you know? He wanted to be able to do his workouts and wanted to change his scenery, but someone new brought to the land. Hamfrey could be worse. Well, I'm glad Sprocket wasn't sad. I have no idea who Hamfrey is. Let me look him up. Oh. When you get jump scared by an Animal Crossing character. This happens to me too frequently. You are all good, Cappers. I'm glad that Sprocket asked to leave. I'm glad that Sprocket is no longer on your island because yikes. I mean, this hair kind of is the same length as mine, but I want to pretend that it isn't because I don't like that one. Oh, I know. I always am hunting. When I'm villager hunting, I'm very like, I only want this person or this person and that's it. And then I end up regretting it. I'm like, I should have just taken that person when I had the chance. Oh god, that looks kind of like my hair. It's like voluminous. My hair isn't as voluminous today because half it is up, but you know, it's definitely the vibe, unfortunately. Can we just go for like idyllic me, like what I want? I think we could do that. This is my ideal farm life, right? I mean, am I being basic if I pick this hair? I feel like this is the most popular hair, but I feel like it is for a reason, so. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Would I wear overalls? I always give my farmers overalls in this game, but like the question is, would I wear overalls? And the answer is, if I was starting a farm, I think I would. Like, I don't wear overalls in my life, but if my grandpa left me a farm, I think the first thing I would do is go buy a couple pairs of overalls, TBH. Oh. I do have tea today. I also want to show off. Wait. Hello? Yeah, right there. I think you can read it. It says Dorian greatly approves. He's a character from Dragon Age Inquisition, and I love him. All of my mugs are like fandom-y, and most of them are Dragon Age because I'm nothing if not consistent. I need to find some like Stardew ones. I always give my farmers this outfit, like the white shirt with the overall. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. All right, hair color or eye color is pretty accurate. Maybe even a little bit darker brown. And then hair color is a little more ginger than that. Maybe that's accurate. Sorry, I keep like flicking over here because this is where I can see my face. So if you ever catch me like looking over there, face, game, camera. So that's why my gaze is like all over the place just a little bit. Okay, my eye color is too dark. I look demonic. Okay, there we go. That was scary. I think that's pretty good. Oh god, which animal? I mean a cat, right? Because I have two cats, but like, which cat? This is stressful. I can't pick a cat. Let's do this. This is me. Mm-hmm. Perfect. I always do the four corners farm. Should I change it? No, I'm nothing if not consistent. I'm just creating like only the name and the hairstyle are different from what I normally do. But we're not here to do a different character. We're here to not cheat. Oh my god, I'm covering the dialogue. I had one job and it was to not cover the dialogue. Maybe I'll keep myself down here for now. Mm-hmm. I'm so sad. R.I.P. This intro hits me right in the feels. Every time I start a new save, I'm just like, Grandpa, no! Grandpa! It's already here. Oh my god, I am still blocking everything. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. It's already happening, Grandpa. That's why I'm here playing this game. I already feel that. It's already happening. And that's the tea. I'm so ready, Grandpa. Hook it up. I feel like I'm not having like sincere commentary just because I've played this game before, so I'm not like feeling the emotions of Grandpa, you know? I mean, I love him, but I'm not in mourning. Oh god. This is a capitalistic nightmare. Like, this is what everyone is afraid of. Like, this is why when I was a kid, I would talk constantly about how I didn't want a desk job. Like, this is why. Oh god. With the, like, cameras watching you. I hate it. Can you imagine? As I have a camera watching me while I'm working. This is different. This is just for fun. But, like, while you're sitting in your nasty cubicle, data entering, there's just, like, a camera looking at you constantly. Oh, man. They'd catch me with all of my snacks. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in real life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Saturn Family Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Oof. I love this game. Right? Cappers, the camera thing. That would suck. Every single cubicle had one. It was like up angle, like surveillance status. Ugh. This game really does a good job of very quickly making you dislike JojaMart and everything it stands for. They very quickly established just what's wrong with this world. Capitalism. Ugh. The art style of this game is everything. It's so nostalgic. I'm really here for it. I'm really a big fan. One of my favorite video games for sure. I named one of my cats after one of the characters in this game. So if that doesn't tell you how much I love it, nothing will. And that's the tea. Oh, hi, Robin. Oh, I will follow you to my farm. Let's go. I'm so excited. Oh god. I'm not excited anymore. I take it back. Robin. This is a big mood. Big me energy right there. A bit overgrown. Uh-huh. Yeah, just a little bit. Uh-huh. It's fine. Oh, the bops. Ugh, my new home. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to accomplish everything in this game, because like I said, I normally use the item spawning like glitch cheat thing. So I don't know how long it normally takes. I typically only use it to get iridium sprinklers. I say only iridium sprinklers as if that's like not a lot. So in case anyone who's watching isn't familiar with this game, the point of it is that you get this farm from your grandpa, and then you can grow crops here. Once you build a coop, you can have like chickens and you can have cows and stuff. So you can have like crops and a ranch and a bunch of stuff, and this whole plot of land is yours. But you have to clear it out and earn enough money so you can buy all of the things. Like before you can have animals, you have to buy a coop and a barn. If you don't have sprinklers, you have to water each individual crop by hand with your watering can, which is certainly an experience. You have to like refill the watering can, and it takes forever. You have like an energy bar in this game, and once it depletes, you can't do anything. And instead of being based on like real time, like Animal Crossing, each game, like each second is a minute, I think is what it is. We'll see in a second like what the conversion is, but each day is like counting down. It's counting down constantly unless you pause it. And so you want to try and get as much done as you can every day with the energy and also the time that you have. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really fun. It's definitely like, it's still very chill and laid back. Like, not that it's like high pressure, like you have to get stuff done. It's more just like the days are shorter, obviously, than they are in like Animal Crossing or something like that. So, you know, as you can see over here right now is my energy bar. I have two 70 out of 270, so it's full. And you do start the game with 15 parsnip seeds and also 500 coins. So, 500 gold. So that's the in-game currency, and you can use it to buy a bunch of different stuff. And the game does give you quests to kind of help you, especially through the, like, beginning of the game. So you can play for basically as long as you want each day. The time always passes unless you're paused, so you can pause by opening, like, the map or the journal, like I am right now. So you can play, you wake up at 6 a.m. every day, and then if you don't go to bed before 2 a.m., your character passes out and you lose some of your money. So you have, like, 20 hours in the game, but once you run out of energy, your character starts to walk really slowly and it's hard to do anything. So you have to kind of, like, manage your energy and how much time you have. And you can go to bed before that. You don't have to wait until 2 a.m. That's just, like, the threshold. At midnight, it starts telling you, like, you should go to bed soon, and then if you're not in bed by 2 a.m., you pass out and lose some of your money. So, it's definitely a challenge. So, I have 2 quests right now. The first one is to go around and introduce myself to people around the town. So, there's a bunch of different townspeople that you can befriend, and you can actually eventually marry one of them. So, I don't know. That's definitely going to happen at some point, but I want to take this playthrough slow. I always rush this game, I feel, because I always use the cheat to, like, get better crops and stuff too soon. And I want to slow it down a little bit. And then we also need to cultivate and harvest a parsnip. I can do that. So there's the TV in your house. I check this every day. There's 3 different channels. The weather report tells you what the weather is going to be like the next day. The only real reason to care about the weather is because if it rains, you don't have to water your crops. And then the fortune teller introduces you to the luck mechanic in this game. So it'll tell you how the spirits are feeling. And right now they're annoyed, but if they are feeling, there's like a couple different levels of good. And if they are feeling good, you have a chance to get more crops. Like, your crops will be at a higher level. So each crop that you harvest, and also most of the fish and stuff, they're ranked by quality. So there's just like standard, silver, gold, and iridium, which is like better than gold. It's the next step up. And if you go fishing, like, on a day where the spirits are very pleased, you have a higher chance of catching a better quality fish. So I always check that. And then this last show, the Living Off the Land, will give you tips for the game and also occasionally different cooking recipes and stuff like that. So I check all 3 TV channels in the morning when I'm playing this game. Alright, so first step for today is I want to plant all of my crops, and that will take up most of my energy just to clear out the space and plant all my crops. And then I want to go around and introduce myself to as many people as I can. That's the goal. So you can find a couple of different in-game items that increase your energy level. You can also eat something, and that'll move your energy back up. Right now I have little to nothing to my name. So I'm going to plant the crops I have, probably low-key go buy some more seeds, and then introduce myself to people. And that's my task for today, I think. I also need to chop down a couple of trees so I can get a chest. So, in the game to start, you only have this first bar of inventory space unlocked, and then as you progress, you can pay to unlock the second and the third bar. So that's all you can keep on you, and then you can craft chests that can hold more items. So the first thing I actually want to do after I plant my crops is make a chest, so I can have room in my inventory to go fishing and foraging. Not fishing, I don't have a fishing rod yet, but so I can actually have room to go and do things is the goal. So you have to hoe land first before you can plant. I'm not counting. Is that enough space? Only one way to find out. Oh, too much space. I was overzealous. All right. So, as you can see, my energy has already gone down a decent amount. And that's the mechanic to be aware of in this game, is like how much time you have left. See, it's only 8 a.m. Like, I've only been playing for 2 hours in the game, and my energy's already like a quarter gone. So that's really the main thing you have to pay attention to. And different activities use up more energy. So you'll see, by the time I've chopped enough trees to get all the wood I need for my chest, it's going to be like almost gone. So that's cool. I'm really excited about that. And the land that you have to work with in this game is huge. So I chose the Four Corners farm layout. So it's separated into 4 different like sections. This farm layout was actually originally created for use with multiplayer, but I really like it because it gives you a little bit of structure in terms of where you can put stuff. Just because it is already divided into 4 sections, so it's easier to have like one for crops and one for your animals or whatever. Like, I like having a little bit of natural separation. The kind of standard farm layout, there's a bunch of different farm layouts you can pick. The standard one is just like large open space without any like I mean, obviously it has all the trees and stuff, but there's no real division there. There's nothing prompting you to put stuff in a specific place, and I don't like that. I need structure. Natural but manicured. Yes, cappers, exactly. That's always the vibe. So you can see my energy is like more than halfway gone. Oh, and I don't even have enough wood for a chest. I thought it was 40, but it's 50. Cool. That's fine. That's cool. I'm fine with that. It's okay. Oh man. I have nothing. Okay. So I typically buy like more crops, and I might still do that, but I also don't want to have too many, because if you have too many crops, then you're just going to use all your energy every way, just trying to use all your energy every day just trying to water them, and that's not the goal. That's not what I want to spend my time doing. Alright, so I'm going to put most of my tools away while I go around the town, introduce myself to people, buy some more seeds maybe, live my life. So the world that you can interact with is pretty big. There is a map in-game that you can look at that kind of shows you where everything is, and you can mouse over and it'll tell you like what it is and also who lives there. I've played this game enough that I'm pretty familiar with it, so you probably won't see me using the map that often, but it is definitely a helpful feature if you're newer at this game for sure. Alright, nothing to forage over here. So I'm just going around foraging everything I can so I can sell it to get that sweet money. Because I just need money, and that's it. Right now that's the goal, is to get enough money so that I can get animals, basically. And also some sprinklers, that would be nice. Alright, so this is kind of like the town center area. So we've got the doctor's office. Oh, come here. Come here. So this is Gus. As you can see, he's the owner of the Star Drop Saloon, which is this building right down there. And he's great. I love him. Alright, so this is the help wanted board. So in addition to like your little journal tab, the little exclamation point, you can also get quests from here. And if you accept them, then they go into your little quest tab. But that's where you can see most of the time it's people asking for a specific item. And then this is the calendar, and it shows you when everyone's birthday is. So there's all of the different people who live in the town, and you can raise relationship level with all of them, and then you can get married to some of them. But if you give them a gift on their birthday that they love, you get a lot more points than if it was just a normal day. So at the very least, you want to try and give someone a gift that they like or love. There's different reaction levels to gifts, but you want to give them a gift that they like or love on their birthday, and that'll boost your relationship with them a lot. So most of these are birthdays, and there's also festivals. So each season is kind of like a month long. It's the 28 days. So this is spring, and then there'll be, you know, summer, fall, winter, and there are also, it keeps track of the years. And then at the end of the third year, question mark, your dead grandpa's spirit comes back and judges you for the progress you've made. So there's not really like a specific timetable other than that. And you can have him come back later on if he shows up and he's judging you for not having done enough. But that's kind of like the deadline for when you want to have at least something going on. So this month we have 2 festivals. There's the Egg Festival, which is basically just like Easter. There's like an Easter egg hunt that you do. And then there's the Flower Dance, which is like a spring, like end of spring celebration festival. And then this is the general store. It's called Pierre's because the guy who runs it is named Pierre. They are closed on Wednesdays. Keep that in mind. You will catch me complaining about the fact that they're closed on Wednesdays every Wednesday in game because it is so frustrating. Alright, so that's Abigail. And this is Marnie. And then behind the counter we have Pierre. I'm just trying to introduce myself to everybody. Is there anyone else in your house, Pierre? Anyone else home? So you can see the different villagers? Towns, residents. I keep saying villagers because I've been playing Animal Crossing. You can see their different bedrooms and stuff, but until you've reached a high enough relationship level with them, you can't enter them. But you can enter like common areas in most of the houses, like kitchens, living rooms, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing, just going around and trying to introduce myself to everyone because that's one of my 2 quests right now. And I don't have a lot of energy, so that's the only one I can do. So you can see right here there's a backpack for sale, and this will double the inventory space that you have. It'll give you that second row. Unfortunately, I am broke, so not yet. Oh, do I want to buy more seeds? Okay, let's be reasonable. The beans, once you buy them, they continue to produce, so those are a good investment because you only have to pay for the seeds once. With potatoes, a lot of times I just bought tulips instead of potatoes. Oh my god. Misclick, why? Anyway, my point was that potatoes, when you harvest them, a lot of times you get more than one. So you only plant one seed, but you'll get like 2 or 3 back when you harvest. So they're a good investment too. Oh man. Well, okay. That's all right. That was all my money. Cool. I also definitely try and I'm a hoarder in this game. You know, as I am in most games. I just want to make sure that I have like 1 or 2 of every item so that if someone asks for it in the quest thing, I can give it to them. So you'll notice that I don't make money as fast as I could because I don't sell stuff when I probably should be. I'm just going around introducing myself. There's really helpful resources on the wiki for this game. You can look up any of the people and it'll tell you like where they are depending on what time of day it is and also what day of the year it is. I'm ridiculous, so I have a lot of their schedules memorized, especially for spring. Because I play this game a lot and it's like my favorite, okay? I won't accept judgment. This is who I am. I love Stardew Valley and I know too much about it. Nat knowledge, but it's back. So this is the carpenter's house. Robin, we met her at the beginning of the game. This is where you can buy like buildings and house upgrades and stuff like that. And she lives here with her husband and then their 2 kids, Maru and Sebastian. Sebastian is one of the characters that one of my cats is named after. Alright. I think I've already introduced myself to Robin. Yes, I think it counts. You came back to hear Nat knowledge. Perfect timing. I was just saying that I have ridiculous amounts of knowledge in this game too, because it's who I am. Let me in. Also, when I'm playing this game, if I know that they're gonna leave their like room soon, I don't have anything else to do other than just like talk to them, I will just stand here outside his room for an hour in game until he leaves. It's fine. We just don't have to read into it and then it's fine. This is Sebastian. One of my cats named after him. He's one of my favorite characters in game. I love him. We stan. He leaves his room to go smoke at like 3:30, I think, in game. So I'm literally just gonna stand here outside his door because he won't let me in. There definitely are cappers. It's very much that similar vibe. It's like the same genre. It's the same kind of vision. These are the kinds of games that I really enjoy, like this, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, My Time at Portia, Story of Seasons. I really, really like games that have, like, this vibe. It's like there's a bunch of stuff you can do, but it's pretty open-ended, but you can, like, farm, you can fish, you can... In this game, you can farm, you can fish, you can have animals, you can go mining. It's a lot of fun. We'll go mining once it rains. You just don't want to go mining when you don't have full energy because you just don't want to. It's a bad idea. Oh my god, I just realized that I had clicked out of the window so time wasn't progressing in the game. I am my own enemy. Oh, Sebastian's coming out. Literally, I'm in the hall right outside his door. Just like, hi, I'm new here. Please love me. Okay. Oh, Demetrius. Hello? Dimitri. Did I introduce myself to him yet? Hello? Oh, I did. Okay. Then he doesn't have anything new to say to me. I was like, why can't I click on him? So the reason I brought my hoe with me as I was kind of walking around is whenever you see these little patches in the ground and you dig them up, they'll give you like lost books or museum artifacts or a couple of other things. So that's why I usually keep my hoe on me. Oh, can I come up here and meet Linus? Hello? Okay. Very fruitful. He didn't even tell me his name. I mean, like, I know it, but he didn't even introduce himself. That's just rude. Sir, who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? Just reminds me of that Vine. I'm constantly thinking about Vines, so, you know, maybe that's just me. But it's who I am. Ugh. The bops. I love this game. The soundtrack is impeccable. Okay, I've already met, that was Abigail. I've already met her, but I want to meet Pam. Don't be a jerk, I'm gonna along fine. Cool, cool. And this is Sam. Love him. Oh, more people. More friends. I love her. I will be calling you Granny. Thank you. I think we're gonna get along great, Alex. Gotta be honest. He's cute, just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Normally when I play this game, before I even go in, I've already picked a marriage candidate. Because that's just who I am. But I just want to kind of see, who I naturally gain relationship level with and go from there. And we've already met Mario, but this is Penny. Oh, that's all Penny has to say. Okay. You can also rummage in people's trash cans for extra items, but if you do it while someone is, within view of you, within the screen that you're looking at, then they'll get mad at you. So, and you will lose relationship with them, so it's tricky. That's Elliot. I romanced him the first time I ever played this game, so I'm not saying I have an attachment to Elliot, but I think that is what I'm saying. Oh, I'm here too late. I was going to go into the blacksmith and introduce myself to the guy who works there, but he's already gone for the day. You can see I've already found some lost books. Hello. Trying to click on the right book is almost impossible. It's not worth it. I'll just move along. It's fine. I'm trying to think who else we can meet today. A couple of people will go to the saloon tonight, so we'll definitely go in there and find out what's what. This is Lewis's house. We obviously already know him. Over here, they are not here today. Cool. Alright, so this is where Haley and Emily live. We haven't met either of them. I don't know if either of them are home. Looks like Haley is home. Awesome. Emily's probably already at the saloon. She works at the saloon, part-time, so in the evening she's there. Is Haley trying to have beef with me? Did you see that? She said if it wasn't for those horrendous clothes, I'd actually be pretty ... Never mind. You know what, Haley? I'm a farmer. It's realistic. So obviously this is where Sam lives. He lives here with his little brother and his mom. I'm really just walking into strangers' houses. I'm really just out here walking into houses and introducing myself. Hi, I'm new. I don't even knock. I just come in. Anyway, Haley's quite rude at the beginning. She eventually changes if you befriend her enough. But I remember the first time I played, I didn't even bother because I was like, she was rude to me. Why am I going to be friends with her? But I eventually want to reach max relationship with everybody because that's just who I am. I just want them all to like me. That's the goal. Alright, let's see who's in the saloon and then we'll go plant, maybe not all of these, as many of them as I can plant and then water, and then I'll go to bed. Oh, I'm really glad he didn't see me rummaging in that trash can just now. This is the guy who works at the blacksmith. Alright, who's at the bar? Oh, this is Shane. He's my boy. He's also quite rude. I mean, I don't know if that's rude or if it's just fair. I don't know him, so why am I talking to him? It's a good question. But also, how would I know you if you won't talk to me? The Bobs. You can also buy food from Gus here in addition to cooking it yourself once you get the house upgrade, but I don't have any money. I literally started with 500 gold and I spent it instantly. I have 10 gold left. Who do I still have left to meet? Not that many. I think just, I think all I have left to meet is her. And maybe him, but you can't meet him until day 3. He'll send you a letter inviting you down to his shack on the beach. That sounds way worse than it actually is. It's his fish shop, and then he gives you a fishing rod, and that's when you meet him. And then you meet him later on in this one of the first quests, but I don't think you have to meet him to have met everybody. And then this is Jazz. She's the other kid in town. I do need to meet her at some point. That's priority number 1 tomorrow. Water crops, meet Jazz. Alright, let's go to bed. As you can see, it's not that crazy of a time. I don't know. The way the time works in this game is, interesting for sure. It's not that bad, though. It's 9 p.m. and I've already used almost all my energy for the day, and I wasn't even, doing a lot, so it's not too hard. I wonder how many of these I can water. That's the real question. In terms of, I need to get my watering can back out if I want to have that information. This is a mistake. I shouldn't plant all of these. This is a mistake, I say as I continue to click. I'm just thinking, watering all of these tomorrow is going to take up more of my energy than I want it to. But I also, like, can't really make any more money until I have crops. Like, that's one of the best ways to make money in this game. Obviously, you can go fishing once you have the fishing rod. That's another great way, too. Mining isn't super profitable until you get good at it, which that's going to take us a while. Alright, I just filled up my watering can, so it'll be ready tomorrow. And I'm going to put this stuff that I found away. And then we go to bed. 10:20 p.m. The first day on the farm. The other thing to be aware of is this game is that you can't save it. It just saves at the end of every day. So if you start a day, you're committed to playing that day. Or if it was like right now, if I had to stop playing, I would just close it and play the beginning of this day over again. But, oh, it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Yes. Yes. That means I don't have to water my crops tomorrow. So you can see it doesn't always have the 3 channels, but when it does, you want to watch all 3 of them. Oh, I have mail. Oh, see, this is the guy inviting me to get a... Hello? Fishing rod. What's happening? I just had like a moment. Water goals, rain, tea, and that's the tea. And that's the tea. I'm really guzzling this tea. I made it like 20 minutes before I started stream, so I'm really just chasing like, I want to drink it before it is cold. So I'm just drinking it very quickly, very with intent, we shall say. I could listen to the soundtrack all day. I should just make a Spotify playlist that's like this game and New Horizons, and I'll just listen to that constantly because they're bops. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not a detrimental amount of my energy to use in the morning. That's not a life-ruining amount of my energy to use up every day. I think I am just gonna go get the fishing rod and like spend the rest of the day fishing. I need to meet Jazz though. That's mission number 1. I literally forgot immediately. New quest, go to the beach before 5 p.m. I can do that, that's pretty easy. Alright, I should be able to catch Jazz on her way to the library if I get going. Oh, the soundtrack. I love it. We stand. I have no money. Oh my god. How did we get here? I feel attacked, Shane. Oh, no. Sorry, I probably confused you. Yeah, it's not real time. It's just like an in-game like time count. It is like based on real time in the sense that like every 10 minutes is like however long. I think 10 minutes in the game is 10 seconds in real life, but like if you pause it, it pauses. And you can go to sleep and then just start playing the next day immediately. Is Jazz home? I think she's left already. I think I missed her. What a way to get people to manage their game time, but sheesh. I know, that's quite aggressive. No, I'm glad it's not like that, because otherwise I'd only ever be able to play for like... Because you saw a day only took me like 20, 30 minutes, and that's because I was like chatting. Like if I'm playing this game just like sitting down playing it by myself, and I have like... Especially as I get more in depth and I know like what I want to accomplish, you can play through a day in like 15, 20 minutes. So I'm really glad you don't have to wait 24 hours to do it again. That would definitely be an interesting... Hello? Why are they not here? That's really rude. I thought Penny and Jazz would be here right now. Ragged but still cute. Oh my god, me too! Oh, there's Penny. I didn't miss them. Where's Jazz? Okay, there's Vincent. Where's Jazz? So there's not like a school in town. Penny just tutors Vincent and Jazz. I don't know. Don't question it. Here we go. Hi. Okay, so I think I should only... Yeah, I only have Willy left. An interesting plot twist. Like, hey, congrats on the new game. Enjoy playing. Your day is over. You just get to play for 15 minutes. And they're like, hey, bye. Log out. Log off. Ugh. This is how I want people to greet me, always. Ahoy there, miss. I don't know why that's so amusing to me, but it is. Yes, give me your old fishing rod. I love free things. Especially in the scope of this game. I have 10 gold. Please help me however you can. Like, literally any way that you can. Please help me. It definitely does have that kind of vibe. It's a similar graphic style for sure. I love, like, pixel art. It's so nostalgic for me whenever I play this game. Like, this game isn't that old, but whenever I play it, I just, like, I feel the childhood nostalgia because of the art style. Alright, fishing time. Here we go, lads. This is when it turns around. Lads, ladies, and y'all. Oh, God. I have to stop. Alright. It doesn't matter where you fish from as long as your bobber is, like, in the water. But, you know. So, to fish, as you can see, you have to click to raise the bar, and it has to be behind it. But if you hold down the mouse, it rises continuously, so it's not that bad. I think fishing on PC is actually the easiest fishing. It's harder on mobile and on console. You're all good, cappers. I got rid of the capital thing, so you can capital to your heart's content. Live your life. I've played Oregon Trails. It's been a while, but I have played it. I said I was going to spend the whole day fishing, and I don't know if you were aware that I meant it. This is riveting content. Oh, you're all good. I caught that it wasn't aggressive, don't worry. Not even a fish. All that waiting and it's not even a fish. You're fishing in Animal Crossing. See, it's perfect. We just fish and we vibe. It takes like you can't see the silhouette of fish in the water, obviously, so it sometimes takes longer. Once you get the upgraded fishing pole, you can use bait and stuff, and that helps get fish more constantly. But for the moment, we suffer. Oh, I gotta stop looking away while I'm fishing. I'm just like checking chat, and then I'm like, wait, but I want the fish. Okay, come on. Come on, you slimy little fish. Nailed it. First try. I literally almost didn't catch it, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. And the important thing is that I caught it in the end. Let me in. Hello? Oh man. It's definitely a uphill battle in this game. And once you get the new fishing rod, like, you can get upgrades and stuff that make the little bar that you control bigger, so it's easier to, like, catch a fish. It's definitely, like, a learning curve. When I first tried to fish in this game, I literally couldn't do it, and now it's one of my favorite things to do. It's just, like, I just miss that fish. This is why I can't have nice things. It's rude. Okay, well, I completed my the get to know everyone quest, so now I have a quest to give somebody a gift, which I think I am gonna do. Oh, it's my boy, Elliot. Okay. He's a writer. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to my farm and deposit all this stuff. So you can give people basically any item as a gift, but there are guides, and you definitely want to look it up before you give someone a gift, because some people hate some items, so you give them this item as a gift and it actually lowers their relationship instead of raising it, because that's just how it works in this town. So if you aren't aware, you do want to look it up. Just make sure you don't give someone a gift that they'll hate. I know that this daffodil that I picked up, Mayor Lewis likes it, so I'm going to try and find him and give it to him just so I can, like, say I did. Pierre also likes it, so oh, they're both here. Okay, cool. Alright. You're welcome. Woo, 100 gold. Yay, I'm not broke. Should I immediately go spend it? What's this quest? Looking for a fresh potato. Jody, I planted my potatoes yesterday. How much time are you giving me? Yeah, I probably can't do that. I don't know why I accepted the quest. I always accept quests in this game even if I can't fulfill them, just so I can have it there in case I can fulfill them. Alright, so we fished a little. I think I actually want to spend the rest of my energy chopping down some of the trees and stuff on my farm, clearing out more space so it can be a little bit less cluttered. It's definitely going to take a while, but we can start today for sure. So you can use this to get rid of these like hedge looking things, and it actually doesn't take up any of your energy. So that's definitely a pro tip. And then you can also use it to get rid of this grassy stuff. But if you wait to get rid of that until you have a silo, then when you get rid of it, it automatically puts hay in your silo for your animals, which I definitely want. So I'm not going to get rid of most of the grass until I have a silo, which is not going to happen for a while because I don't have any money. The beginning of this game is really just waiting for like the first crop harvest to get money. And it's raining tomorrow, so I don't have to water my crops. I don't think I'll be able to mine yet, but I will probably just fish like all day. That's the goal, I think, is just to spend the entire day fishing. And then towards the end of the month, Marnie shows up with a stray, like whatever animal you picked at the beginning. So we will get my cat much later on in the springtime. I know I say month, but it's technically a season, but it's 28 days, so it's like kind of both when you think about it. Honestly, the biggest push in this game is just that you can't grow crops outside in the winter. I mean, which is realistic, but also very inconvenient. So the biggest push is, for me, the goal is to make sure that I have a coop and a barn before winter so that I can have somewhere to make money with my animals, because you can't have any crops in the wintertime. So, you know, it's definitely challenging. We love deforestation. Not actually, obviously. But I will eventually replant these trees, but I have to plant them in like aesthetic ways. So, you know, middle of nowhere is not going to do it for me, and that's the team. So you can see my energy level is red, which is the danger zone. And you see how it's shaking now? That means I'm very, very close to running out of energy. And once you do that, you start walking a lot slower, and when you go to bed, you only regain half of your energy. So you start the day with half depleted energy. Okay, this is the threshold. It said you're starting to feel exhausted over here, so if I do anything else, I will be exhausted. So we're gonna go to bed at 5:20 p.m. Yep, that tracks. It's sometimes what you have to do in this game. Get my inventory ready for tomorrow and go to bed. 5:20 p.m. 5:30 p.m. Honestly, that's the goal, isn't it? Only be awake for 11 hours. Oh, I forgot it's raining today. I got my watering can out and I'm not even gonna need it. Yeah, the spirits are very displeased. Well, that's just rude. I'm literally just taking my fishing rod and my hoe. I'm gonna fish for like most of the day today. That's the plan. Riveting. So there are a couple of different like extra paths that you can use. So you can go up this way and get to Robbins without having to go through the center of town. So sometimes I go this way if I'm like trying to go mining or go fishing like in a specific area just because it feels like it's faster. I don't even know if it technically is, but I'm less likely to get distracted if I go this way. Oh, poor Linus in a tent in the rain. Yeah, see, I can't reach the mine yet. Once this is gone, the mine is right in there and you can go mining. But, alas, not something I've unlocked yet. I might actually come. It doesn't really matter where you stand to fish, other than that there's, like, puddles in the water. If we can... puddles in the water, that's not the tea. If we find one, I'll definitely point it out so you can see. But there's little, like, patches of water, and they move around. But if you find one, you're a lot more likely to get fish faster there. So it's a better place to fish if you can find one. Let me in. No. on. Sometimes it takes me so long to catch a fish. Like, I will spend, like, minutes in real life going up and down, like, almost losing it. Fishing is definitely more difficult in this game, but I kind of like that. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of a challenge. Alright, come on. There we go. After this fish, we might move locations and see if we can find one of the little fish attracting spawns. So different fish can be caught in different bodies of water. There are some fish that you can only find in this body is the mountain lake, but there are some fish you can only find in certain locations. So when I am spending the day fishing, unless I'm looking for a specific fish, I do like to kind of move around and relocate just to make sure that I'm getting a nice variety. And you saw I didn't sell any of the fish we catch. I do want to have at least one of every item in my inventory, and then once I have two, I can sell one of them. Just because I want to have it in case someone asks me for it. Because you gain relationship. They pay you, and you also gain relationship from those quests where they ask for items. So it is worth it to accomplish it if you can. There goes Shane off to work. Both he and Sam work at Joja Mart part-time. I haven't even gone over there yet. This is Joja Mart, this building up here that Shane's heading to. I never go in there because I never shop there because Joja is what's wrong with the world, so I literally rarely go in there. Because yikes, you know? I don't want to be affiliated with that. They can't see me in Joja Mart. Ew. Sweet. I haven't found any of the little fishing things. That's so rude. I feel attacked. Rude. Alright, let's just fish in the ocean for a while. I'm offended personally. I was hoping I would find one so we could get fish triggered more frequently. So to sell stuff, you can sell stuff in the shops. So depending on what the item is, you can sell it in different places. So you can sell fish to Willie in his fishing shop right here. You can sell crops to Pierre in his shop. But there's also that box on your farm. I'll point it out when we go back. But you can put stuff in there and it sells automatically. And it doesn't sell for any less if you use that. So I usually just sell in the box. You don't get the money until the next day in game. But I usually just use that to sell because it's easier. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes, 2 herrings now. I can sell one of them. I love making money. That's the goal. Make money. My tea is cold. I am my own enemy. I did this to myself. I was just trying to like be prepared and have my tea like made and ready, and then I was too prepared and I made my tea like at least 20 minutes before stream, and I didn't start drinking it until I started streaming, so it's been like over an hour since I made the tea. So, you know, I'm not surprised that it's cold, I'm just disappointed. Come on. Come on. Ooh, new record. Biggest sardine I've caught so far. Nice. A talented legend. Oh, I can't call myself a talented legend. That's like conceited, isn't it? Whoops. I didn't mean it, I swear. I'm just waiting for a fish to bite. Come on, come on. Come on. So we've obviously, as you can see, only got one more inventory spot left. So once I've caught that fish, we're going to go back, put some in the box. And then we're also going to check the quest board and see. And then if there's nothing else to do, we might come fish some more. I just want to get money. I just want money. I also could chop trees. Both of those are valiant endeavors. They both need to be done. I eventually need to clear a bunch of space in my farm so I can get all of the things that I want. Alrighty. Let's head up and see what's going on up here. Oh, I love this game. Have I said that yet? Just in case you were curious, I love this game, and that's the tea. I love rummaging in people's trash cans. Sometimes there's good stuff. Okay, well that's literally just an acorn. I don't need that. I don't know why I'm bothering to rummage because my thing is full, but you know, I am. So it's happening. Ugh, see, Wednesdays, Piers isn't open. I was gonna go sell him my daffodils so I could pick up that acorn, but Piers closed, so it's the worst. I feel like every Wednesday, every single Wednesday, I'm like, I need to go to Piers today, and then I always forget. I always forget until I'm there and I can't get in. It's quite rude. Just the way of the universe, I guess. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I'm actually going to keep 2 of each thing. I know. But that's so I can donate them to the community center eventually. So, a mechanic in this game that we haven't been introduced to yet is the community center. I think it'll happen in the next couple of days, but it's that kind of abandoned building up by the fountain. If you don't remember seeing it, we'll definitely see it again. But you get introduced to it, and then once you go talk to the wizard about it, the wizard... Let me explain. So there's like a message there that you can't read, so you go and see the wizard about it, and then you basically learn that you need to help restore the community center, and you do that by donating items to it. So it's like there are different rooms in the community center, and there's different bundles to like restore them. So you have to have a bunch of different items to donate to the community center. So like almost all the different kinds of fish, a bunch of different crops, like a bunch of stuff to do in the community center. And if you don't get that done before your grandpa's spirit comes back, then it's really difficult to get a good rating from him. So as soon as we unlock the community center, that's like one of the priorities. So the reason I went on that whole like mini community center rant is because I want to have 2 of every item that I find so that I can have 1 in case anyone asks me for it, and then 1 to donate to the community center. It is like the museum and AC Cappers. It's definitely similar vibes. There's probably... I was about to say there's more. I don't know if there's technically more items just because there's so many, like, fossils and stuff in Animal Crossing, but it's only, like, 1 of each item, and then there's a bunch of different types of stuff you have to donate. So, I feel like it usually takes me a while to do the community center, and a lot of it is seasonal stuff, so you can't really complete the community center until you've got to at least the end of your first year, because some of the stuff you need for it can only be found in winter and fall and that. Oh, my energy is almost depleted and I literally didn't even notice. Yikes. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go to bed. Now you probably saw that we're about an hour into the stream, and I don't know if you saw this in my schedule. I'm only planning on streaming for 2 hours today, so we're halfway through. Shorter stream today because I went over yesterday. And I also have a long stream plan for tomorrow. We're going villager hunting in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I plan on being live for like at least 4 hours, basically until I find who I'm looking for. But that being said, we are half an hour through the stream, or halfway through the stream, an hour in. So I'm going to take a quick break. I will play my memes for you if you haven't been here before. I usually play memes while I'm gone. They are Animal Crossing New Horizons memes because I haven't got other memes together. But next time we play Stardew, I'll have Stardew memes for you. There'll be different meme videos for the different games, but for now it's all the same one. And I am sorry about that, but I didn't have time to collate my memes before the stream. All right. I am back. I have returned. I swapped out my tea for a less good choice. I thought about making another cup of tea, but I didn't have the time or the energy for that. So instead, I have a Sprite now. So that's good. I'm glad I'm making good choices. Oh, I totally forgot about the spring onions. Definitely gonna have to go get those. When the in-game helpful hints are actually helpful. Shocked and offended, honestly. Okay, yeah, Pierre, I know you sell the backpack upgrade, but consider this, I have no money. Awesome. I love watering my crops. I love doing in-game chores. Why is it that in games where you have like chore things to do, I'm down for it, but in real life, I'm not a fan? Like, why am I only productive in video games? That's the real question. When you don't have your own bag. It's a big mood, I think, Cappers. I just, you know, in real life, I'm like, ew, being productive, no. And then I wake up in this game, like, wake up at 6 a.m. and water my plants every day. At least I'm productive in some capacity, right? Right? It's fine. Started cleaning stuff earlier and was like, well, nope. That's a big mood. I know. While I was just on a break, I went into my kitchen to get the Sprite, and I saw, like, the dishes in my sink, and I was just like, I pretend I do not see it. I pretend they're not there, and then maybe they won't be if I'm lucky. Awesome. We love free items. Yes. Ooh, the bobs. Stay hydrated. Alrighty, let's go. I am going back to my farm. I'm just like, you know, gonna put my stuff away so I can have maximum inventory space. Yeah. I think it definitely counts as an excuse, Cappers. I think doing your nails counts. I'm very like that. Whoops, can't do my to-do list because my nails are still new and I don't want to dent them. Why is that literally me? You know, it got so bad that my last partner that I was with, I would never wash the nails because I usually have nails on. These are just like the like press-on glue-on ones that you can buy like at any drugstore, but I almost always have these on, and so I would use that as an excuse to not do dishes because like I hate dishes. It's my least favorite thing to do probably. So I'd always be like, oh, like I can't do dishes, like I just barely did my nails, because you're not supposed to get them wet for at least a couple hours, the ones that I use, and so I'd always use that as an excuse. And like literally probably like at least twice a week I'd be like, I can't do dishes because of my nails, even though like they're the same nails. Anyway, I remember one day she came home with a pair of like the rubber like dish gloves, and literally just like I was sitting on the couch and she walked over and set them on my lap, and I was just like, how dare you? Now I have to come up with a different excuse. To this day I still wear gloves while I do dishes, so it was helpful, I suppose. But it just so funny. I pulled that for so long before she finally was like, okay, fine, then wear dishwashing gloves, you nerd. And I was like, excuse me? How dare you come at me with a practical solution? Helpful also, yeah, for sure. Because it was like, I mean, I could wear gloves and then it would be fine. But now I have to do it. Whereas if I didn't have gloves, I had a reason. Oh, man. I wonder if I can even get down to this little part. So the different farm types have different like benefits to having them in this game. And there's one that has like a big quarry area. They have different things. So one of them has like a fishable pond. One of them has a quarry area that you can get like extra stone and ore from and stuff like that. And my favorite part of the Four Corners farm is you get multiple of the benefits. So over here, I have a little mini quarry, and these stones that have like the red stuff in them are different kinds of ore. So I'm gonna destroy all of these to get those sweet materials, and then I might just chop hella trees. You know, that might be the vibe. That might be the mission. Chop everything. Man, I really am just out here deforesting this entire farm, aren't I? It's fine. It's fine. I'll replant trees eventually. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh man, my energy is fast depleting. See, this game, it's too real. Like, how dare you confront me with the fact that if I do things, my energy will deplete. I just want to live forever and have infinite energy. Excuse you. Actually don't. That sounds horrible. But you know what I mean. Like, being confronted with the fact that it's like, yeah, you watered a bunch of crops and broke open a couple of rocks and now you're exhausted. And I'm just like, hello? What do you mean? Alright, head into town, see what's poppin', maybe catch a fish or two. The vibes, you know? Infinite energy would mean no sleep when all you want is a good nap. Oh my god, you're right. I take it back. I do not want that. I love sleeping. Honestly though, like even if because I do have problems like actually staying asleep a lot, but even if I'm not asleep, I still need like the time of laying in bed. Like I need the chill of time. I like to hire someone to fetch a cave carrot. Shane, the mines aren't open. I can't help you. Ugh. I'm really just waiting for these people to move so I can dig through these trash cans without being judged. Isabella's sleeping at her desk right now. Talk about a mood. Mm-hmm. It's a big mood. That's literally me. Last November, a while ago, I know, but I remember distinctly. So at my work, the holiday, like quarter, the last quarter of the year is always way busy, like way more busy for us. And I remember I was working like basically like 14-hour days to get everything done. And so I was the only person in my department left other than my boss, and it was like 9 p.m. and I fell asleep at my desk for like an hour and he didn't even notice. He like I left because I woke up and I pretty quickly left after that, and he was like, oh, like you're extra late today, get some good stuff done. And I was just like, yeah, for sure. It probably wasn't even an hour. It was like 30 minutes at most, but you know, it's fine. 4:10 here, I get it, but weren't we just talking about being on video while at work? It's true. 14-hour days. I know, it's awful. Well, the thing about it is that it's entirely my fault. Let me explain. It's okay. So the job I'm at, I just like want to clarify, I'm salaried. So when I fell asleep at my desk, when I was already there for 14 hours, it's not that big of a deal because I'm only paid to be there 8 hours a day, regardless of how long I'm actually there. So it kind of balances out because during holiday, we're there for a super long time. And then sometimes in summer, he'll let us leave a little early. Anyway, not that that's really relevant, but the point is that basically during the fourth quarter, you get busy and it's like stay until your work is done, however long that takes. So on that day, it took me 13 hours. Technically 14 because I fell asleep for an hour. Oh, Sprocket just gave you a gift. Is he not leaving? Did he ask if he could leave? Was that today? Because then he won't be in boxes till tomorrow, and then he won't be gone until the next day. It takes them like a while to move. Yeah, so that's kind of how it works. So it's basically like, and the 14-hour days is for like 2 weeks in December, and that's it. The rest of the time it's between like 7 and 10, so it's really not that bad. Today he was like, he's gonna move. Okay, so tomorrow he'll be in boxes, like in his house all day, packing up his stuff, and then the next day is when he'll be gone, and you could go villager hunting if you wanted to. So he might still be giving you gifts because he said he's gonna move, but until he's like packing, the game treats him as if he's not leaving, if that makes sense. It's weird. Like they can still give you gifts and stuff. As long as you encourage him to move, though, you should be all good. Or when he's like, I'm gonna move, you're like, yeah, sounds, I'll miss you, but have fun, or whatever it is, you know? I'll miss you, but not really. Bye, Sprocket. Oh, the bops, the vibes. I'm walking into a bush while I try and pick up my water bottle. It's fine. Mm. Alrighty, what's going on down here? I really just want to find a better spot to fish. That's all I really want. I just want more fish. Oh yeah, I bet with teacher life it's like constant. Now you have a desk job, but your ethic is to stay till the work is finished. It is different at home. I know it's super interesting. We're going to be working from home for our busiest season this year, and I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously, I'm grateful, of course, that I have a job where I can work from home because there is still a pandemic. Please wear your masks and be careful at everyone who's here. But the point is that I'm really grateful, but I'm also kind of nervous about it. I'm worried that I'm going to like work too much because I would be at my office for like 8, 10, 12 hours a day, and then I would come home and like try and wind down, take a bath, go to bed, all that, and then I'd be laying in bed, and like 2 a.m. I'd be like, oh, I need to do XYZ for this client, or I need to file blah blah blah, and I would just like make a note in my phone and then do it when I got to work the next day. But I'm worried that if I have that thought and my work laptop is like in the drawer right next to me, I'm just gonna like take it out and do it even though it's 2 a.m. So I'm gonna have to like probably not keep it next to my bed anymore, just to make sure that I'm not like being crazy. Preach. Yeah, thanks, Cappers. I just think it's important to talk about these things if you have people who are listening to you. So, all that jazz. But basically, both of my parents are teachers, actually, so I am very aware of how it's like they spend a lot more time than everyone realizes. And people were always like, oh, teachers have summers off, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but they spend like 2 weeks after the school year ends, like cleaning and blah, blah, blah. And then they have meetings and stuff like way before it starts again. Like they don't have as much time off as people think they do, especially weekends and stuff. Like, ugh. And my mom would always be at school for like at least 8 hours, obviously, because that's how long school is. Probably closer to 10, and then she would come home and still have stuff to do for a couple of hours. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that it would be hard if all your other like people in your department were in office. Everyone who's has the same position as I do are working from home except for like I think technically two of us, and they're rotating, and they're just there to do the stuff that you have to do like in person. So it hasn't been that bad, thankfully, because we're all from home. So and our bosses too. So it's not that bad. Oh, because it was a preschool, you just went all summer. Oh my god. Ugh. I remember a couple years ago, my mom taught summer school, and it was the worst. Oh, she was like so cranky by the end of it, and then she was like, "I'm not ready for the school year to start again." And I was like, "That's understandable. Like, you didn't really have a break, so I get it." It's funny because my mom teaches kindergarten and my dad teaches in high school, so I have a lot of experience with both ends of the teacher spectrum. Yeah, teachers don't want to be there, and the kids don't either when you teach summer school for those kids. That's the truth. Thankfully, her summer school wasn't that bad because they were kindergartners. It was like it was a preschool basically. They were doing summer school, but it was for the kids who were gonna start kindergarten that fall. So it was basically just like a preschool for a couple of months. But she was not very happy about it. I mean, obviously she did, and it was fine. But I just remember like she signed up because she money or whatever, I don't know why, but she said that she'd do it, and then she did, and she's like, I'm never doing this again. Like 1 year only, one and done. I'm like, that's understandable. High school kids are terrifying to you. They're so sassy, can be so mean. The little Zuri people, I totally get it. High schoolers are terrifying. But as soon as I became not a teenager, I became terrified of teenagers, and that's the tea. I literally, on my 20th birthday, I was like, they're scary now. I couldn't do it. I mean, I don't know. Growing up, my family wanted me to be like a teacher. It's very much in our in our genes, we always say, because I think probably if you count it out, like 80% of my extended family are either teachers or work for a school in some, like, work in education in some capacity. So it definitely felt like I was like supposed to become a teacher, but I can't do it. I'm not patient enough for kids, and I'm terrified of teenagers, so here we are. Yes, harvest my parsnips. This is the beginning, guys. This is where it all turns around. This is where we have money. Oh, and we unlocked a bunch of stuff. I'm not ready. I know I said I was ready, but I don't think I am. Alright, we're gonna go to Pierre's, sell these parsnips, and buy a heck ton more plants to plant. I'm gonna go through and water them all because he doesn't open for a while, so there's no point going to wait outside him. I'm just gonna wait a little bit and then go shopping. That's the plan. Your brother is 9 years older than you, so your niece is 14. You're so nervous. At least she gets along with you, though. That totally makes sense. They're scary. I have the same boat. My cousin, we were super close growing up because we're close-ish in age, but she's a senior in high school this year, and she's still great. Like, we still get along, but she invited me to her birthday party, and I went. This was many months ago. Again, pandemic, don't be going to birthday parties right now. It was in, like, January, I think. Or it wasn't even her birthday party. It was just a party, but she invited me to it. And it was fine, but, like, there were a bunch of teens there, and it was terrifying. Nothing even happened, but I was just on edge the whole time. I don't really have any chat rules yet, Cappers. I'm pretty new at this, you know. I think probably as I get, like, more viewers and chat becomes more active and stuff like that, we might have to implement something. But for now, I really don't mind. As long as you're obviously none of these things apply to you. I'm just going to lay out, like, what I would consider my chat rules to be, which none of them have been broken in any capacity. As long as you're not, like, being rude to me or to anyone, not using language that's inappropriate for the game or the audience, not, like, spamming keyboard slams or unnecessary, like, nonsensical stuff, like a bunch of keyboard slams or miscellaneous letters or something like that. I don't mind chatting about stuff that isn't relevant to the game, especially when I'm playing games like this where we're just kind of vibing. It's nice to have, like, a conversation, because there's not, like, there's not constant things to talk about in this game the way that there is, like, when I played Dragon Age, just because the game is constantly having, like, cutscenes and stuff like that, so it was easier to talk about the game, whereas with games like this, there's not a bunch to say about it. Does that make any sense? Anyway, the point is that I don't mind chatting about random things, you know. I'm down for whatever, basically. We're unlocking the community center. Yes, so this is, like, the museum of this game. So this is the beginning of hoarding. I definitely will. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess that's true. I don't mind talking about my real life to some extent. Like, I'm, you know. I mean, we've established I'm not a teenager, so I think you can tell within a couple years just by looking at someone how old they are. So, you know, that's the vibe. And, you know, I've mentioned before that I have a job, so no specifics to hide there. If you tried to, you could find my personal Instagram and Twitter pretty easily, and then you'd know more about me than I've said on stream, so it's whatever. None of my socials are on private, so I'm not, you know. Thankfully, my job is really, like, progressive with social media. They don't care as long as you don't talk about the company in, like, a negative way, which obviously is never going to happen because I love my job. At HR, just in case. No, I'm serious, though. My job is great. I'm very lucky. Oh, thank you so much, Cappers. I'll definitely let you know if the vibe ever changes, but for now, we chill. It's all good. Oh. I love these little things. So those little things that you can see, they're called Juminos? Oh my god, fake fan. I think that's what they're called. But they are sprites, I guess, technically. And they help you restore the community center and all of that. So they are going to help us with the whole community center donation vibes. I saw something and it definitely wasn't a rat. I'm not crazy. Look at him. He's dancing. It is awesome. I do love my job. I'm lucky to have a job that I love at a age where most people don't. Yes, so tomorrow we can go talk to the wizard about the community center and then we can start donating. Hype. Tomorrow we can go talk to the wizard, you know, just casual things. We love conferring with the wizard. So I need to go look at this thing. Eventually all of the rooms will have one of these little glowing things you're about to see right here. And once we've unlocked this first one, this is how you access the donation. And there's one in most of the rooms. And you have to complete all of the rooms before the community center is technically done. Oh, yeah. By tomorrow, I mean in-game. Yeah, the next day in-game. That's what I'm referring to. Sorry for the confusion. Yes, tomorrow in-game. Tomorrow in real life, we're going villager hunting in Animal Crossing, and I'm hyped. I haven't done the time traveling to kick out a villager yet, so it's basically, that is why I'm not streaming for quite as long today, so that when we could get off, I can kick someone out so that we can go villager hunting tomorrow in real life. Buy my parsnips. Yes. I'm rolling in it, and I'm immediately gonna spend my money. Goodbye, wealth. It was fun while it lasted. I'm buying some of basically everything except for parsnips. Well, maybe I'll buy a couple. I think that's good. I don't want to spend all my money or have more crops than I can water. I bought 3 of the blue ones because I haven't planted any of those yet, and then just 2 of everything else. This music. I love this game. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Oh, and I forgot that I already watered these spots. When you have your own bag, honestly. Okay, I know I just said that I didn't want to get too many crops, but I think I want to get 3 more so that these spots are filled. I know I just said I wasn't going to do that. Oh wait, I didn't plant my jazz seeds yet. It lined up perfectly. When you have your own back. When you make a plan and it works out. Shocked, honestly. Alright, let's go back to our deforestation. Wait, it's not a birthday today, is it? No. I think maybe tomorrow in-game is Lewis's birthday. I'll have to remember to check the calendar tomorrow in-game, but, you know, when the time comes, I will do that. I'm just bopping. I'm just having a good time. I love this game. I love the soundtrack. I love the vibes. This is like, I played this before I ever played Animal Crossing, because obviously this came out before New Horizons. Oh, excuse me. This came out a while ago. Not not crazy long ago, but long ago enough that this was kind of the first game that I played of this genre. And that was when I realized, like, oh, like, this is my vibe. Like, this is the kind of game that I really love. I enjoy playing more, like, intense, like, action games or story games sometimes, like Dragon Age and other things. Not that those are super intense, but, you know, that different genre. But games like this and Animal Crossing are so nice when you just want to chill and, like, play something but not have to be, like, 100% into it, you know? Like, you can play and still watch something or listen to something really easily and not feel like you're missing stuff. It's like a play at your own pace, so I really, really like that about this. I'm just dancing. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't even notice my energy is almost fully depleted. Okay, I need to go to bed after I chop this tree. Yikes. When you almost ruined your own life. Alright, so I'm gonna keep out this geode because you can take them to the blacksmith and he'll open them up and they have, like, items in them usually, so I'm gonna keep that in my inventory. Alright, bedtime. 1:10 p.m. Again, goals. Ooh, level up in farming. I'm a farming legend. Alright, what's going on? What's the haps? Ooh, good humor today. A little bit of extra luck. Nice. Okay, so this is the letter from the wizard. Oh. Alright, this is the letter from the wizard. Telling me to come talk to him and we can find out more about the community center and stuff. So we're definitely gonna go do that. Once I water my crops. Priorities. I'm just trying to make money, you know? That's the goal. I'm not even like hitting the right spot. Nailed it. First try. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Let me put in chat. I have my go check out my Twitter and go check out my YouTube commands on like a timer. So the auto mod automatically puts them in chat every once in a while, but I forgot to set one for my second channel. So that's the command I just put in there. I do re-upload all my stream VODs, so if you ever miss a stream, you can catch them here on Twitch for a while, but also over there once, you know, time has passed. Also, while we're talking about it, not a great segue, but here we are. I do post on YouTube somewhat regularly. Lately, I've been posting on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of the upload schedule I'm looking at going forward. For now, it's all Sims 4 content, but I am going to branch over into other games on there. It'll be mostly the same games we play on here. Just, you know, the YouTube videos are a lot more structured, obviously, and more edited, and a lot shorter. So it's kind of whatever content you prefer. But I do have a YouTube that you can check out. I also have a Twitter account where I talk about when I'm going to stream, when videos are going up, and sometimes I'm funny, so you should follow me if you want to. Here, on Twitch, and on Twitter. Just saying. Thank you! Oh, I always feel so awkward doing, like, the little promos, but I'm aware that I need to, but I'm just, like, I'm not, that's one part of this that I haven't quite adjusted to yet. It'll come in time, I'm sure. Eventually you'll be tired of me talking about my social media constantly. We'll get there, don't worry. Ah, the bops. I just keep saying that I love this game and the music, but I do. I'm not afraid to say it. You know, honestly, the best $15 I think I've ever spent. I have gotten hundreds of hours of enjoyment out of this game. Like, the cost per year, like, I think about that when I'm buying games a lot. Like, how many hours of this game am I going to enjoy versus how much it costs? So, like, a $60 game, if you're only going to play it for, like, 10 hours and enjoy it, then it's, like, $6 per hour, obviously. Whereas if you buy a $15 game and you enjoy it for 300 hours, then it's, like, so worth it, it's not even funny. Like, and I definitely can confidently say that I have at least 300 hours between PC, mobile, and console on this game. I bought it on, like, all the platforms because I'm crazy and because I love this game. But I'm just saying, if this kind of genre is your vibe, it's definitely worth checking out. It is a great game. And you can get it on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, mobile, PC, basically anywhere. And it's fantastic. And it sometimes even goes on sale on Steam for less than $15. So, just saying. The developer is also working on another game that's the same art style, and I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait. They also update this game really regularly with updates that add new gameplay and stuff, which is really, really cool. So, it's awesome. Nothing but good vibes for Stardew Valley. It's a fantastic game. I'm, like, talking over this important, like, lore of the game. I'm just like, this game is great. I really like it. No reason to fear them. I mean, okay. They are really cute. One of my friends has, like, a plush, like a stuffed animal plushie of the Jumino, and I want to get one. They're adorable. So I found the scroll and I just left it there. I didn't take it with me because he's going to look at it right now. So I just saw it and left it there. I mean, okay. Shook. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. So, basically, you have to go and give them the gifts of the different things at the community center, and then they refurbish it. Oh, man. No. I forgot about this part. This part is definitely interesting. We're about to trip with this wizard. I mean, you know, whatever works, I guess. You just caught a great white? Oh, congratulations, Cappers. A big day. I remember the first time I caught a shark in Animal Crossing, I was like shocked. Like the first time I caught one of the big fish, I was quacking. The sunfish is hilarious. Like, with the images where, like, the villager is holding up a fish, but the fish is bigger than them. Oh, we love tripping with the wizard. Wait, let's really appreciate this. Imagine if someone just turns up to stream, like, right now. I promise it's not normally like this. I do have a face cam set up, but I'm just, you know, we're vibing. Alright, enough of that. I'm back. I've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Sweet. So now we can start donating to the community center. So what we're going to do is go to Clint's and get him to assess this geode. And then we're going to donate everything that I possibly can to the community center. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that was something that they added in a recent-ish update. So actually, when you're looking at your inventory, you can look at the stuff that the community center needs and what you've donated, which is fantastic. It's really, really useful. So what we're actually going to do is, because I can look, we're going to look at what I need to donate and then grab all the stuff I can from my chest, and we'll go do that and go get this geode assessed. So I definitely have most of those things. I don't think it was that. I think it was this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, what else? I mean, I technically probably have 99 wood. Oh yeah, I have enough. We can do that. And in fact, maybe we should do 101 wood. Just take it all, just so it's done. Yeah, let's do that. That's hilarious, Cappers. I know the scale of it is so, like, off when you think about it. Alright, I'm just checking and seeing if I have any of these other things. Alrighty. Well, that's all we can donate for now. And then as you donate stuff, it unlocks more of the rooms. So you finish one room and you're like, oh, I'm done, but you're not. You're not even close to being done. There's many a room. Oh. Alrighty. What's going on? I was just over there. That's really rude. I think I even have a largemouth bass. Alright, fine. I'll accept the quest. We can go back over there after this. When someone whose house you were just at asks you for an item, it's so rude. Alrighty, let's donate. Oh. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be proactive and donate all the wood. And then I grabbed 101 wood as if that equaled 2 stacks of 99. Okay, sure. That tracks. That makes perfect sense. God, why am I like this? When you don't have your own back. You do get gifts once you complete bundles, which is awesome. Oh, we've unlocked the second room. All right. Oh, and the third thing. Is this the fish? Yeah. So there's a couple that aren't in the rooms too. So there's a lot. There's a lot to donate for sure. It begins. Okay, this is the crops one. And then there's the fish. Alrighty. Well, let's go assess my geode. And we'll go get that largemouth bass and take it to the wizard, I guess. Ugh, so inconvenienced. So in addition to all the different seasonal crops, for each season there's also like season specific seeds, like these spring seeds, and they grow the foraging stuff that you can find. So like the daffodils, the horseradish, like the stuff that you can find but you can't grow. That's how you get more of them in addition to foraging them. A single piece of copper ore. Cool. That's definitely worth it. I'm not mad about that at all. That's great. I'm really excited about it, actually. Rude. It's quite rude of him, to be honest. I know it's not Clint's fault, but I think I might blame him anyway. Is Alex gonna judge me for digging in this trash can? Okay, we're fine. I was very concerned that he was gonna, you know, not be happy about that. I mean, it's totally understandable. It's definitely weird, but I need money. I'm not ashamed. I'm a little ashamed. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, we're off to see the wizard again. I have like I know this isn't relevant at all, but I have like a black blanket on my bed. You can't see it. It's like right out of view. That I normally don't have on there. And every time I like see it out of the corner of my eye, I think it's my cat. And I keep getting excited because I'm like, oh, it's my cat. Like I could get him to come over here. But it's not my cat. He is not in this room with me. It's really quite rude of him, to be honest. But alas, it's our life. It's our luck. Here we go. Alrighty, what's good? My work was satisfactory. Okay, cool. Thanks. I mean, that's technically a positive sentence, but I didn't like his tone. Wait. I didn't like his tone, as if I'm not the person who read it that way. I don't like your tone that I gave you. It was rude. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, Natalie. Whatever. It's fine. We just bop to the sound of walking through grass. See, Cappers gets it. I feel like he had a tone. Your work was satisfactory. What are you talking about? I saw the listing and then literally like 20 minutes later, I was at your house with the item. Like, what else do you want from me? Oh, it's so true. I know, especially like without emojis. I'm like, please, please don't misconstrue this. I mean this in a very specific way that you're most likely not going to understand. Oh, it's the struggle. Alright, so I have a parsnip. I know what's in most of these bundles because, again, not knowledge. I know too much about this game. But I do have a parsnip, and I am going to get the other 99 wood and take it over just so it can be done with. I'm also just going to take one of each of the kinds of fish that I have, just in case I need to donate those. I feel like that's faster than looking, because there's a bunch of different, like, there's the one fish, like, thing, but there's a bunch of different fish bundles within it. So I'm just going to take all the fish I've caught so far and see if any of them need to be donated. I do that a lot. Like, I'll not do the community center for, like, a week, and then I'll take, like, anything new that I have, a week in-game, and then I'll take anything new that I have and just, like, go up to the community center and donate as much of it as I can. and then usually sell the rest because I love making money. Oh, and like her only personality trait is being mean and shopping. How stereotypical can you get, Haley? Only personality trait is being mean and shopping. I mean, no hate. Live your life. There we go. The community center is so nice once you redo it, though. I really like the way that it changes. And once you finish each room, like, that room changes, but the, like, overall thing, once you finish it, is so cool. I'm a big fan. So some of the bundles, like this one, you can see that there's 10. I don't know how to count. There's 10 different items that you can use, but you only need 5 of them. So some of the bundles are like that. The ones that are more hard to accomplish, a lot of them, there's more possibilities than items you need. So you could have any of these 10 items, but you only need 5. You can only have 1 of each kind, though. So if I had another one of oysters, I couldn't donate it again. You can only have 1. Really? None of these guys? Okay. Well, I'm gonna just sell them then. You can't stop me. I'll sell them. I'm down. I love selling things. Just bopping. Oh, I just love this game, you know? Such a good game. Have I said enough that I love this game? Are you aware that I love this game? So this is that selling box I was talking about, and then you'll see tomorrow that you get money back. I think I've used it like passively a couple of times, but now you can like, now I've addressed it. Oh, I still have so much energy left. All right. Time to chop more trees. When in doubt, deforestation. When in doubt, deforestation. That is such a bad motto. Who am I? Capitalistic society? Yikes. Bopping with each swing of the axe. Sorry, I just went really quiet. I'm sitting here thinking about who I want to marry in this game. That sounds weird. You can marry people in this game. I'm not just like thinking about it in like an abstract way. You can literally get married in the game to some of the villagers. I can show you in a minute, but there's a bunch of them that are single, and you can have a relationship with any or multiple of them, and you can only get married to one person, obviously. But depending on who you marry, it comes with like different perks. So most of them will cook for you and like fix fences and stuff sometimes, but they have different hobbies and decor styles that kind of get implemented into your house. And then also they all have different personalities and appearances, obviously. And then you can have kids in this game. And if you are playing as a female farmer like I am, if you marry another woman, you can adopt, whereas if you marry a man, you can like have kids, then their genetics look like yours. But yeah, you can be gay in this game, so I just want to say that that's fantastic. I have no choice but to stand. I feel like I do usually make my farmer gay just because, I be gay. But I think that, like, sometimes I play as a male farmer, and that's when I usually have them marry a male villager. Townie? I don't know. I keep calling them villagers because Animal Crossing, but, like, the first time I played as a guy, and I romanced Elliot. I'm thinking in this save, since this is me, right? Like, we named her after me, and it's very loosely based on me. Maybe I'll, like, pick who. I don't know, though. I know, it's so difficult. I like Mario a lot, and Leah, and Abigail. Lots of good choices. Oh, my energy. Oh god. I love not paying attention to my energy and then almost ruining my life. I do also really love Harvey. Alright, so let's look at our options. So there's any of the villagers that have this like single below their name, you can marry them. So there's Elliot, Haley, Sam, Alex, Penny, Shane, and Abigail, and Leah, and Harvey, and Maru, and Sebastian, and Emily. God, there's a lot of choices. I've never actually like maxed relationship with Haley. That might be interesting, but I don't know. She was mean to me, so I don't know if I can do that. It's kind of rude, TBH. I've also never romanced Penny before. Leah's cute. So is Mario. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm just gonna befriend everyone, but I'm like, I was starting to zone off and think about that while I was cutting down trees. Like, if I had to pick someone right now, who would it be? You know? God, is it Mayor Lewis's birthday today? Did I just miss his birthday? Oh no. Sorry, I'm Googling it. Don't mind me. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, thank God. Tomorrow in game. I was so scared. Okay, we're fine. I didn't miss his birthday. Just have to make sure that we find him and give him a birthday present today. Oh man, I really, really thought I had missed his birthday. I was so upset. When you don't have your own back. Alright, so we're going to play one more day this day, and then I'm probably going to end the stream. I actually have to abide by my schedule today. I know I normally, like, say I'm going to end and then I don't, but today, once we finish this day, it'll probably still end up being a little over 2 hours, but once this day is done, I'm going to end stream, just so y'all know. Thank you so much for being here. Also, I'm having a lot of fun. I love streaming. I know I say this every time, but I mean it every time. Ooh, learned a new recipe. Fantastic. Maybe one day I'll have a kitchen in my house. Aww. Dear Farmer Nat, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's really a nice little house, however, you might need more space someday, that's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With the kitchen, you'll be able to cook any recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley. Your local carpenter, Robin. I was just talking about that, Robin. I need a kitchen, but I also don't have any money or resources yet, so it's not happening yet. But, you know, maybe someday. So some crops you have to harvest with the scythe. This kale is one of them, so that's why that's happening. Asking you shall receive, lol. I know, now I'm wondering... that letter might trigger when you learn your first recipe from the TV show. That might be when she sends you the letter about having a kitchen. You know, I want to expedite this. I want more money. I'm adding another row of crops. I'm crazy. I can't be stopped. I mean, I have all these spring seeds. I may as well take advantage, you know? I'm not doing more than that, though, because I still, you know, I don't want to have too many crops to water, because then it's going to take forever. And also use up all my energy, and I'm not a fan. Hello? See, and I also, so I don't want to take up too much of my energy, and also you can see on the watering can, like the little progress bar it has, it's very close to being out, and I don't want to have to fill up my watering can halfway through watering my crops every day, so this is pretty close to how many crops I'm ever going to want to have, but I think that this is a good, solid amount. We're going to leave it at this for now. I'm going to go check the quest board. Nope. I'm going to go get Mayor Lewis's gift, so that when I see him, I can give him his birthday gift. When you actually have your own bag. Shocked and surprised. The bops. Damn it, I did it again. Every time I look over there and see that blanket, I think it's my cat. Oh, man. Alright, is he home? He is. Haha. Hello. Oh, Mayor's oven could use a good cleaning. Roasted. I didn't even mean to click on his oven. I meant to click on him. Dang. Savage. She walks in and the first thing she says is, wow, your oven could use a good cleaning, huh? I mean, just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. Sheesh. Is he gonna judge me if I do this? When you find cookies in the trash. See, this is why we dig in our neighbor's trash. Alex was just rude to me too. Why is everyone so mean? This town is full of mean people and I'm not happy. What did I ever do? What did I do to you, Alex? Ugh. Rude. I can't believe this.
I can't believe you've done this.
It's true. I can't. Alright, it's fishing time. I just decided that, so it must be. I like to come stand on this little... Oh! Do you remember, I don't know, earlier I was talking about these little fishing ponds that give you more fish? That right there is one of them, but there's no way for me to reach that, so I feel really attacked. The first one I see and I can't even reach it. How dare, honestly. That's so rude. Can't believe this game. Quite rude. Quite rude. I'm like, what happened to the music? Now is not a good time for the music to stop. We're just fishing. Oh, man. Well, dang it. I went to go grab my water at the wrong time. Quick. If I wasn't afraid of copyright, I'd be playing the Jeopardy music right now, but alas, here we are. Haha. I really need to get the fishing pole upgraded so that I can not have to wait as long. I think that might be... I don't know. I feel like I always buy the inventory upgrade first because it's really painful to only have the 1 bar of inventory space, so I might do that. But the inventory upgrade and the fishing pole are like top tier priorities. I probably will do those before I build the coop just because I think that those are like quality of life things that will enable me to earn more money to get the coop faster after I have them, you know? I love fishing. I literally can count on one hand the amount of times I've gone fishing in real life, but I like it in video games, apparently, is what we're learning. I have something in my eye. Now is not the time. I'm trying to fish. Oh, new achievement. Fisherman. Huh. Are you kidding me? Do you see the little extra fish pond? Can I reach that? Okay, I'm right at the edge of this. If I okay, that is not casting all the way. Oh, yes, when I cast all the way, I'm in it. Yes. This is the break we've been waiting for. Oh. Oh, I got an iridium level carp. So the purple is the iridium level. It's the best quality level for fish and crops. See, the fish come so much faster when you're in one of these little ponds, like extra special water things. I don't know what it's called. It just, when you're here, it's better. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Okay, when you have one job. Dang, I'm having a hard time getting my fishing rod in there. There we go. When it has those little blue plus signs around it, that's how you can tell that you're, like, in the magical puddle that gives you more fish. When will I learn that I need to stop talking in games sometimes? I was, oh, and now the pond is gone. This is the saddest day of my life. It's not actually, but I'm pretty sad about that. Straight up not having fun anymore. I'm just kidding, obviously, but that's just rude. I failed on the fish, and then I go back to fish again, and the little extra fish water thing is gone. It's quite rude, honestly. I feel attacked by that. I'm just kidding, I don't like this game anymore. I take it back, not worth the money, not worth your time. That's not true. I can't even say that with a straight face. It's a good game. Even when it's rude to me, it still slaps. And the soundtrack, oh my god. I'm, you know, just dancing. Don't mind me. Just bopping. Oh, we're definitely selling that. Oh no. It's the beginning of the end. Do I have enough? Okay, I have enough wood to make another chest. I'm a chest fiend in this game. Once I have more than one, they're like super organized and color-coded and labeled. Like, it's crazy. It's ridiculous how ridiculous I am. Alright, so this first chest is going to be fish. And then I'll also keep my fishing rod in there. You just have to stay organized, especially when you have as much stuff as this game lets you have. Oh, bye, cappers. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. We're starting at the same time as we did today, and we are going dreamy hunting in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Have a great rest of your night wherever you are. Night, I think? Evening? I don't know. Earlier you said it was like 4 for you, so I guess that's evening. But anyway, bye! Alright, we're just gonna burn out my energy for the rest of the day, and then we are actually going to end stream. Capper's timing is very serendipitous. You know, I'm abiding. I said I was only going to be live for 2 hours, and I meant it. Oh, I'm starting to feel exhausted. Okay, cool. LOL, ESD, see you soon. Okay, bye, cappers. That makes sense. Alrighty. Put my stuff away. I want to see how much money I get from that iridium fish I caught, though. Only 60 for, like, the platinum fish?
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm just saying. Alrighty. All right, well, thank you so much for coming to the stream, those of you who were here. I had so much fun. I always do. I'm really, really excited that I decided to start streaming because it's so much fun. I love gaming, and I love meeting new people and interacting with people who enjoy the games that I enjoy and introducing new games and finding out more. It's just so much fun. I'm really excited, and I look forward to streaming again soon. I will be live again tomorrow. We're starting at the exact same time as we did today. It's 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going villager hunting in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I will be alive for like at least 3 or 4 hours, probably until I find someone I like and or go crazy. So it definitely should be a lot of fun. I love villager hunting in that game, and if you haven't played New Horizons for it, is a great way to get introduced to the game. Although if you haven't played New Horizons, what are you doing? Because I feel like it's taken the world by storm. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and have a great rest of your day, night, or evening wherever you are. Bye!